everyone, welcome back to another Collabmas tutorial. In today's video I'm very excited to be collabing with a good friend of mine, Faye, so be sure to pop over to her channel. Faye is so talented, so obsessed with those eyebrows on fleek. Faye is such a sweet, positive girl and I'm so happy to call her a friend. So with that being said, let's get started. So first thing I'm going to do is prime my lids. I'm using the Urban Decay concealer to do this, and then I'm going to set it in place with a bit of powder. So I'm using my Carli Bybel palette, which I got the other day, and I'm so excited because I absolutely adore it. And then I'm going in with another transition color, and I'm just going to blend these two colors right across the lid. So there's no real technique to this. You've seen me do it a million times. I'm just blending back and forth. Then I'm going in with a darker brown eyeshadow, and taking a goat hair blending brush, I'm going to blend this back and forth across my crease and also sweeping a little bit on the outer corner. Taking a dark purpley brown again on a goat hair brush, I'm going to dust this back and forth across the crease and also really focusing on the outer corner. I want this look to be really smoky, especially in the outer corner, so I'm just really focusing there and just blending until I'm happy with the intensity and the smoothness of the look. I'm just going in with a little bit of a highlight from my brow bone as well. Now on a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this gold eyeshadow from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It looks a bit orange on camera, but it is a gold. And I'm just getting it on there just as a base, and then I'm going into a pigment from MAC and spraying with a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm just going to pat it right on top of the gold, and I still wasn't happy with the intensities, so I went in with this gel glitter liner from Urban Decay and I just packed it right on top of the gold eyeshadow. I do recommend, if you're doing this, is to keep looking down until the glitter is completely dried, because it will transfer onto your crease or into the other shadows, and we don't want that. So once it's dried, then you can go in with your liner. I'm using the Balm liner. It's liquid, but it dries and matte, and it's really nice actually. And then I'm going in with my Velour lashes, and then going back over the liner to make sure that there's no glue showing, and also just to thicken out the liner a little bit more. Moving on to the face, I'm taking my sleek color corrector. I'm taking the pink one and putting it right under the eye to brighten it and also to neutralize any discoloration. I have a really detailed video on color correctors and I'll leave that linked up top. Now I'm just moving on to my primer. I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm just applying it using my fingers, and then I'm going in with my MAC Pro Longwear foundation, and I'm just going to stipple this onto the face. I'm using my Blank Canvas Cosmetics F20 brush, and I'm just stippling it right on and then blending it when I'm happy with the coverage. I actually really like this foundation. I think I'm going to buy it. Moving on to concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay concealer again, and I'm just popping this right under the eyes to brighten it up, and I'm just going to dust it out using a brush from Blank Canvas and just very softly blending it into the skin. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using Hoola bronzer and using a goat hair angle brush because it picks up a lot more color and it also gives you that really intense chiseled contours. Remember to use the top of your ear and corner of your mouth as a guide, but make sure that you never pass the end of your eye. Just to finish off my bronzer, I'm just going right around the outer corners of my face, and now for highlighter, I'm really packing on my Blank Canvas Cosmetics contour palette in the second lightest shade, and I'm kind of doing that baking method where I'm applying a lot of product, leaving it sit or bake on the skin, which is going to make my overall look last longer. Especially for a party look, we want it to stay in place for the entire day. For the under eyes, I'm going in with a little bit of black liner and then just smoking it out with a little bit of the brown and also the purpley brown eyeshadow we use on the lid. And once I'm happy with the smokiness of this, I just went in with a little bit of mascara for a bit of definition on the lower lash line. Of course, we can't forget eyebrows. I'm just going in with my ombre look. I don't really have to do much to my brows today because they're just freshly waxed and tinted. So I'm just very lightly filling them in and then putting a little bit of Gimme brow on them to set them in place. Now it's time to dust off any excess powder from the baking, and you're left with a gorgeous, flawless finish. For blush, I'm going in with Rockateur. I forgot the name of it there for a second. Rockateur is a lovely matte rose gold. It's like a pink with like a really subtle highlight to it, not a glitter, just a highlight. It's beautiful. And I'm using my Carli Bybel palette. I'm using the highlighter. I'm using the second one in, and it's just beautiful. It's actually very similar to my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And then I'm finishing off the whole entire look with a pop of red because I thought it would suit this look perfectly. And it's also very festive, which is why I chose to go for gold and red today. And I hope you like my backdrop. How awesome is that? So that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoy this makeup look. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also pop over to Faye's channel. And if you're popping over from her channel, then welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here, and I hope you stay a little bit longer, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!